What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, what's interesting to me is the fact that I'm not saying that nobody can make Jasmy Coin videos at all. People can make Jasmy Coin videos all that they want. They can make any type of videos that they want, but you tend to see a trend, right? Where people start to create a lot of videos. That's how you know that, yes, while you still are in at a stage to where you can gain a lot, you are now in a stage to where maybe the early investors kind of tipped them off. No offense to anybody that is making videos on Jasmy Coin, because there are a lot of people that have made Jasmy Coin videos and more consistently Jasmy Coin videos than what I've made, right? It's been their popular topic. I tend to jump from topic to topic, but while holding a lot of different positions. I'll hold Terra Luna Classic, I'll hold Shiba Inu, I'll hold a lot of other plays, I'll hold Jasmy Coin, but I won't talk about them every single day unless they demand a lot of questions. And you know, I think Jasmy Coin has definitely demanded a lot of questions lately because my live streams have been about that. Majority of my videos have been about that. Majority of the views actually have been coming from Jasmy Coin rather than any other project that I talk about, which I talk about a lot of different projects, trust me, and I hold a lot of different projects. You'll see my assets within this video. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you start to see, that trend where, a lot of influencers or a lot of YouTubers or a lot of content creators will start to talk about a certain project. And it's not that it's closer to the end, it's that they're now tipped off. So the early stage investors are here, are in it to win it. And hopefully you didn't end up selling your entire bag because you are now probably going to be considered the whales compared to some of these people that maybe can't afford exactly how much you have in Jasmy Coin as it's up to these higher prices. So while you invested maybe at, sorry, it's getting away, maybe you invested at a level of 40% of a penny or 30% of a penny, bought a million or 2 million and spent 3,000 or $6,000. But now they want a million, and maybe they would have to spend, while it's up to 2 cents, they would have to spend 20,000 to get a million, or to get 2 million, it would be 40,000. And that's obviously a lot to be able to spend on a project. However, your early stages, because you bought very, very early at the low point, and you were able to capture it as best as possible because you were talking about it for a while. And that's where I stood, right? I invested in it very early. A lot of people that I know, I can probably call out all the names that have invested early, and they're doing a great job. They've been talking about Jasmy for a while, so kudos to them for doing that and staying consistent. But it's just eye opening because people think that now this is the peak because a lot of influencers are talking about it. No, this is going to be the initial the start to the popularity, the start to the build of what Jasmy Coin will be. And a lot of people are now mentioning that Jasmy Coin can go a 100x or a 500x or a 1700x. They're looking at this and saying that this can ridiculously just increase in price. That it's crazy, the fact that we have a lot of people that now believe in Jasmy Coin when nobody really, or there was a lot of people that didn't believe it. I'm not going to say nobody, but a lot of people that didn't. It's just eye opening to me. But I want to talk about why this is not the peak. Why you being an early investor and maybe selling at the peak point, it's I don't want to say it's like paper hands or anything and that you should be diamond hands because you could do whatever you want with any gains that you have, but you're giving up maybe an opportunity to be one of those early stage investors, like the people that are in Bitcoin, the people that are in Ethereum that really started this train, and the people that are in a lot of these other places, XRP at very low levels, Caspa at very low levels. You're the people that got in very low, and this is going to be worth multiple dollars, possibly tens of dollars if all goes right. However, not banking on that. I know there's a lot of predictions out there, and I don't want to just completely dive into those predictions and say that these are true. I'm going off of where my levels to sell are. But that's enough talking your ear off. It's already 4 minutes. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon. Those links are in the description. And don't forget about my Margex link if you guys want to check that out. That'll be down there somewhere. But currently, if you living under a rock or you didn't see my first video, JASMY coin is actually down on the day. It doesn't look like it's down because this is the last 7 days. It's up 112% in the last 7 days, seeing it at about 13 or 1.3 cents. And if we look at the last day, it's down about 14% at 1.3 cents from the 1.5, 1.6 cent level. So it's down significantly. It did drop all the way down to a level of about 12. It was at 13, but almost 12, almost hitting that 12 level, which was great because now we could start to see this little bit of a bounce. It didn't come all the way down to the level of support that I thought we would see it at, but it did resist or bounce off of that level. So that's something you have to keep in mind. Now, while we looked at the entire thing and while we looked at a bigger picture, we understood that 19 was the highest level, or 1.9 cents was the highest level. It was so close to getting to $1 billion market cap, right? This was at a $909 million market cap, which I assumed, right, even though it's not a level that we've been to at all and that we even had any type of significant pullback or pushback or whatever at those levels, it's still going to be a significant point. 2 cents is a significant price. $1 billion is a significant market cap. That's how we're going to see that. And we need a pullback at some levels, whether it would be 750 million or it would be 900 or $1 billion market cap. Now, I knew that we would see that pullback. My last video talked about how we needed to see this pullback overall, but do not think that this is the peak. If you are leverage trading, you may be risking a lot by not selling at certain prices. So I would imagine it would make sense that you would get out and, protect your initial investment, protect some of your gains or all of your gains, and then go back in it when it hits its low. Maybe the low is somewhere here, but that's already seeing from basically a level of 2 cents down to about 1.2 cents. You're almost seeing, a 50% retracement. Fantastic, right? For a lot of people that want to get into it, a lot of people that want to sell here and buy here, that could be great. Now, if you don't want to take that risk, you may have not done that. I didn't do that. I'm in it for the long term. So I don't want to make that mistake again. I've made that mistake plenty of times where I've been an early investor. I knew I was an early investor and I decided to get out of that position. I did it with Dogecoin. I only invested a small amount into Dogecoin and I could have made so much money from that. I can't remember exactly how much I had, but when I was at a level of like 8 cents, I had $800. So I could have made a decent amount of money from only investing $100 into it. That's how insane this could have been. I could have made, a good $7,000 from this. Because it got to 8 cents, I had $800, right? If it gets to 10 cents, I have $1,000. It got to like 76 cents, I could have had $7,600 off of a $100 investment. Now, that's not life-changing amounts of money, but that's a life-changing gain, I'll tell you that. I wish I would have invested $1,000 at that point and then taken that risk as it was going up. Absolutely. Now, this is not Dogecoin. This is something that actually has utility and use in mind. When it comes to JASMY coin, it has the popularity as well as the use with it. So if you think that where we stood at the peak point that's right here is the full value of JASMY coin, you were completely misunderstood. JASMY coin is going to be worth a lot more than where we are right now. This is not the peak point. It may be the peak point for the moment, and the people that do sell, you might have a short-term mindset, which is not a problem. Have a short-term mindset. If you care about your gains, you care about your gains. But if you have a long-term mindset, if you're ready for this to take off to certain levels, you should have certain levels to dollar cost average, just like this, dollar cost average out as time goes on. If I see it hit a certain level, like if this was a level to maybe 5 cents and it started to retrace, absolutely I would have taken 100,000 because that's my level to take my first initial investment. And if it comes down to maybe 2.5 cents, maybe I invest half of that money that I took out back into JASMY coin just to be able to maybe get all of my investment or some of my investment back and then be able to day trade with what I have left so that next time I have a sell, I can now sell that. Instead of selling my next point, instead of selling another 100,000, I could just sell 50,000, or I could sell 100,000 that I got again after retracing quite a bit. So the point is that this video is to say that this was not the peak. we are ready to see the peak, but this is not the peak, and the peak is not right now. It's probably not going to be this month or next month or even the next month after that. We might see levels, and it'll express how far it will go in 2024 as well as 2025. And I can't wait to see what that ends up being and how JASMY gets used. But I want to make sure that I have some JASMY as a forever play as we go along, because I think JASMY is going to be worth a lot in the long run. And I am looking more of a shorter term mindset, but not short term, right? I'm looking for, 1 to 2 years, when this could be 5 to 10 years and actually be something that's worth $10 to $20 or something, if that could be the case. Now, I'm not saying that's 100%. I'm not saying that I truly believe that. What I'm saying is that you have the potential chance to do it. And this is why my exit strategy is cents up to dollars. And then what will be left will be dollars up to whatever it's worth. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out my links down below for HG Algo, the indicator, if you want to check that out. Also, if you want to check out Margex and start trading on there, feel free to utilize that platform. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.